Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you my coloring process. Finally, after so many people have been asking me to do this. I have done this before, but only through text on a video. So hopefully me doing it as a voiceover will help you understand my process better. I mainly just do the base coloring, which is basically just laying out the flats. I normally do it in sections by separating by layers. I normally do like hair, like a hair layer, skin layer, specific clothing color layer, etc. After I get the base coloring down for that section, I grab the airbrush tool, turn on the clipping mask, and then I basically do some coloring on some of the parts with a different color. Like for example, for Yoimiya's hair, I decided to add some red, orange, yellow, or white wherever I see fit. I normally have warm colors for warm and cool colors for cool, but sometimes I like to mix and match. As long as it doesn't look muddy, it's fine with me. I also use the blend tool to soften up the airbrush areas even more. Now for skin, I normally airbrush with 3 different colors. Like for this skin color, I mainly use like a red, a bluish green, and some yellow. I learned about adding the whole bluish green color to skin from this book called The Color and Light, a guide for the realist painter. And it's supposed to make the skin look more alive. For tattoos or markings on the skin, I normally do that on a whole new clipping mask layer, and then I just draw it out manually. I also do this with clothing or any other stuff that has designs on them. So after I get all the base coloring all done and all the designs that comes with it, I start on coloring the line art. Even though I want the line art to have like a softer look, I still want it to be seen, I still want it to stand out. I'm also trying a new technique by adding like different colors even on the outside where I used to just leave it like black or dark brown, because I like how that looked on some of the official Genshin art. Even when coloring the line art, I still try to make a mental note of where the light source is at and where I want the shadows to be so it could still look pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't record the process of me shaded in the hair, but normally when I'm doing shading, I normally use either a dark red or a dark purple. Sometimes I use different colors, but for this one, it was mainly red or purple. I typically do 2 layers of shading, one for like probably like the overall shading area, and then another layer for more darker areas. For highlighting, I mainly use like a yellow, but for like the hair highlighting, I mainly use like different colors. Whatever I think looks good with whatever hair color it is. Just as long as it doesn't look muddy to me, it's fine. And another thing about shading, I normally keep it as warm colors with warm and cool colors with cool. Like red is with the warm colors and purple is for like the cool colors. I also like to soften some of the edges of either the highlights or the shadows with like the blending tool or the blur tool. I also try to go in the roundness of like the shape of the face or the clothing or whatever when I'm shading. I guess it helps give it a more like 3D dimensional type of thing going on. I don't know exactly. painting this wooden statue, this is like my first time trying to even do it. So you're watching me trying to figure out how am I approaching this and stuff. But I think I did pretty good at the end, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I definitely want to practice more on coloring different textures such as wood, rock, dirt, etc. I mainly just continued how I normally would do, like shading and highlighting for the wood, but just adding more jagged areas. And even highlighting some of those jagged areas with some yellow. And here's the final result. I am very proud of how it turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this voiceover tutorial. I guess it's a tutorial, I don't know for sure. But even so, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from this process. And I'll have the hour-long footage in my YouTube membership if you want to see the whole process in its entirety. And with that being said, I hope you have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.